when I'm hungry and don't got no money. For just a few bucks, yo, that pickle sounding yummy. On Tuesday, say the pizza, that pickle is my feature. I said after school, I would love to eat you.
And welcome back to Florida Pickleball News with KGOG and Denise Cassell. We're here live at the Delray Beach Tennis Center for the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. Denise, we're in an exciting day. So happy to be back for the second episode, special edition of Florida Pickleball News. Tell us about what's going on behind us right now.
So we're here at part 2 of the Franklin Pickleball tournament here, and this has been an amazing tournament to really be witnessing. I had a great opportunity to see a couple of pros that are playing out there and just really sharpening up my skills and watching exactly what goes on. And I gotta have to say, the enthusiasm and the vibe is getting much more intense.
Electric. Yes, it's definitely electric out here today. We could see just a whole different class of players here today from day one that we came out. A bunch of pros here today. Have you had a chance to meet any of the pros?
I did meet with them, and we're going to do some interviews later on today, so everyone make sure you stay tuned. But I will say that you can definitely see the level of difference of those that are now in this part of the tournament. We're getting closer to tomorrow, which will be the actual last rounds. But we have seen some amazing talent on the court.
So weather couldn't be any better. Today
Weather.
we've had an amazing weather weekend here at the event. And I understand that later today there's going to be some big gold medals being distributed.
That's right. There will be some real big gold medals. But I got to go back to a little point here you said about the weather. The wind is a little stronger today on the court. So there has been some really true need to focus and watch how you're actually hitting the ball. So this has been something that's been a true challenge.
Yeah, definitely.
We're observing this morning so far.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Denise, from the last show that we had here, we interviewed 2 gold medal winners. Do you remember the gentleman that was 85 years old?
Yes. If you're going to challenge me on the name, I'm going to have to go
I was going to challenge
back.
you on the name because I couldn't remember his name, but what an amazing spirit. What an amazing competitor.
Yep.
And I watched the show last night, and I couldn't help but smile, when I was seeing this gentleman. I feel terrible I forgot his name. I wanted to shout him out again.
But let me just chat about his spirit, though.
Okay, let's chat about his
spirit.
spirit.
So that was the 80s plus category.
Incredible.
He is 84.
Wow.
If you go back to watch our show from the last week, right, this is something that you can actually see. He is saying that he's going to come back for the 85th and win the gold again. That's the spirit.
That's the spot that really got me. He knew exactly what he came here to do.
He did.
And he absolutely got it done. So, again, I want to thank you all for coming back and seeing Florida Pickleball News in our second episode of the Delray Beach Franklin Classic, Pickleball Classic. We'll be right back after word from our sponsors. Hi there, this is KGOG with Florida Pickleball News. It's now time for the Hydration Report brought to you by Fat Pickle. Let's see how these pickleball players hydrate before they go on the court and get the advantage by drinking this Fat Pickle pickle juice. Brought to you by Fat Pickle.
I'm with Bella Nelson right now, who's with me and participating in her first or second day here playing.
My first day today.
And tell us a little bit about your level and where you are as far as playing today.
So right now I am playing pro, and we haven't started yet today, but I'm playing with Alexa Scholl, and I'm really excited. New partnership.
I think this is a new partnership. Will we be playing together?
Yes, we will be.
Have you played before together, or you just been put together?
No, we've just been practicing together. She's one of the younger kids. She's 16, so it'll be a new partnership.
This is interesting that I asked this. So how did you get into playing pickleball?
So it started during COVID, and my family introduced it to me at the parks, and then I went to this big tournament, and it's a next gen tournament with all the kids, and I met them, and I was like, wow, this is a real sport, and it's really cool, and that's how I got into it. I was addicted ever since.
You play every day?
I play every single day.
And are the players that you're with, are they pretty much in the same age group as you, or do you play older? How does this work out?
Yeah, so the age groups, there's a lot of different, there's a big variety, but I feel like I partner more with the younger kids. We kind of stick together, play together, and play against each other. We're in our own world, it's more of a little bit more competitive, I would say, with the younger kids, and we're competing against older, but I think it means a little more sometimes but we have a good relationship, and we all partner up and switch up.
Is this your first tournament here with the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball?
No, this is my second year doing the Franklin, yes.
So how do you prepare beforehand? How do you hydrate, or afterwards? What do you do typically?
So I drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of electrolytes. I get good sleep, a lot of stretching, and just staying hydrated throughout the day. A lot of salt, a lot of, just stretching, everything. Stick to the game plan.
So you said a lot of salt. One of the things that we actually want to talk about is something called fat pickle juice. And this is something that could be in place of the electrolytes. It actually is something that can really work very well as opposed to just consuming salt, how you've been doing it right now. Why don't you give that an open, give it a sip, and tell me what you think.
Oh, yeah. I really like that. I mean, I always have pickles throughout the day. I'm drinking the juice from the container. Sometimes it's a little too much. This is perfect. It's like slightly watered down, but it still has a lot of salt in it, and it's very refreshing.
You nailed it. It's watered down, but it still has all the nutrients it needs to get you hydrated, help you to be more fluid with your movement, and reduce that cramping. Because when you're playing out there, I'm sure that does happen.
Yes, definitely. I feel like I'm cramping a lot after every game. I try to have something salty, a little refreshing to make sure that I'm not cramping throughout the day. And yeah.
Did you say you drink out of the jar?
Yeah, I drink out of the jar usually, or I'll eat a few pickles too after every game. It's a little superstitious, I think, but I'm always drinking or eating pickles.
We're going to have to add this into your regimen of, the good luck piece and the good luck charm, fatpickle.com. That's where you can get that. Please share that, because I think that this is something better than probably drinking out of a jar.
Yes, it's portable, it's easy, and it's accessible, and it's quick. I can do it right when I get off the court. I can come to my bag, and yeah.
Well, there you have it. Set from one of the pro players here today. Thanks so much for being with us. Good luck today.
Thank you. Thank you.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready, because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Hey, it's TC. Look, I'm all in the pickleball craze right now. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090 and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or any mobile device.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles! 7 days, 7 ways.
I'm here right now at the Power Down Lounge, which is sponsored by the Women's Power Pickleball League, and I'm right now able to have a really great personal interview about podiatry in the world of pickleball. I'm with Dr. Tyler Prager, and I have so many questions for you because I personally have some issues, but let's talk a little bit about where you are, who you are, and what brought you here.
Well, thank you for having me. My name is Dr. Tyler Prager. Work out of a private office in Boynton Beach and Jog. Absolutely love the game of pickleball. I grew up playing tennis, but I quickly made the switch like many other people. And unfortunately, there are a lot of injuries in pickleball that I'm happy to treat, and that's what we do.
So when you're talking about treating, let's first start the prevention before they get to you. Tell me a little about some of the tips for pickleball players on the prevention of injuries.
Absolutely. So your feet are your foundation, and people don't realize until there's an issue. So the support you have, wearing shoes, what type of orthotics are crucial. Another big thing is stretching. So the calf stretches are the most important to prevent that plantar fasciitis, your Achilles tendonitis. So those are things you want to be doing every day.
So along with that, prevention is really wearing specific shoes important in the sport.
Absolutely. So in the office, we see patients, and we talk about different orthotics that we have. We have custom orthotics, we have specialized shoes, and basically recommendations of what they should be wearing, and geared towards everybody's different, every foot type is different, so we lead them in the right direction to get them back on the court.
What kind of specific injuries you're seeing the most from the sport?
I would say the most common are plantar fasciitis, which is heel pain, Achilles tendonitis, and other tendonitis conditions that we see from the quick stop and go of pickleball. So we treat all of those conservatively, surgically worst case, and we have a treatment for everybody.
Well, on the note of specific shoes, tell me a little bit about the type of sneaker that you best recommend.
So for everyday wear, I love Brooks sneakers. It's probably my number one. That's what I wear. New Balance, Asics, Hokas are great. And now they have a whole line of pickleball shoes that we get into. But that plus a good orthotic is key for your success.
I would imagine a good orthotic, yeah. So it sounds like you've been doing this for a while. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this about 5 years, finished my training in 2019. And I'm a local, so born and raised in the area and never left.
That's awesome. So support your local businesses, support this particular doctor. If they wanted to get a hold of you to know more about how you could help them, how would they do that?
Well, they can give our office a call. Again, we're Foot Care Centers of Palm Beach on Boynton Beach and Jog, 10075 Jog Road. Easy email, boyntonpodiatry@gmail.com. And yeah, give us a call. Happy to see you. Talk pickleball. Get you back out there playing well.
Well, there you have it, everyone. Dr. Prager, thank you so much for being with us here today. You're an important part of this sport, so thank you for being there to help us.
Thank you so much, and good luck out there.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Hey, it's TC. Look, I'm all in the pickleball craze right now. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090 and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or any mobile device.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles! 7 days, 7 ways.
Hi there, it's KGOG. Welcome back to FPN, Florida Pickleball News. We're here with our host, Denise Cassell, Norm Dickman, the president of the Delray Beach Pickleball Club, Danielle Niss, the tour operations manager, and Pam Garcia, the tournament director. This is sponsored by Franklin. This is the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. Denise, take us through.
Well, first of all, this day has been super exciting, and we are actually now having an interview moment with the founders of the heartbeat of the entire event that it took to have this tournament take place. So, first of all, Norm, you've been planning on this for how long now?
We started planning this the day we stopped last year's tournament.
So no rest is what you're saying.
No rest. No, we start right away.
How many times already? So how many years has this been? What year are we at?
We are number 6.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Number 6. I mean, you've probably learned a lot along the way, would you say?
Oh, absolutely. The good and the bad.
Same team all 6 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good.
Consistency is key. This is amazing.
Our team leads that work under us, the majority of them have been here the same 6 years.
Very good. Very good. Norm, I know you compete in a lot, and just nationally, you just competed in one. Do you compete in this tournament at all?
No, this tournament, I tried to compete in it 1 year, and there's no way. You get pulled in 6 different directions, so there's no way that you can go onto a court and play.
How about you, Daniela or Pam? Any of you all play in this tournament?
Yeah, we all have in the past, but like Norm said, when you're trying to run it and just easier that you're freed up so that you can handle questions and problems and issues and be able to be out and about to answer questions and that kind of stuff. But we've all competed at one point, and then we kind of decided it's probably easier to just run the tournament and make sure there's
easier and more fun, right? Isn't it more probably pretty fun to be a spectator, Daniela?
It's a lot of fun to be a spectator when we get the chance to be, but I actually today have had a chance to see a lot of different events and brackets playing, and I'm always amazed at the talent and just the community of the sport too, and everybody out there having a great time. And this weekend we have so many of the players that are up and coming players into the sport, and these are going to be the future of our pro pickleball players, so I'm excited to see them compete.
I bet they're thrilled that you're not in this one because you have this nickname that you have. I saw the banner. Can you tell us your nickname?
Yes, my husband and I, our last name is Nis, so we're called the Block Nis Monsters.
The Loch Ness Monsters, and we can see a banner of this over by our fence. We'll have to check that out a little bit later on the show. So, get some other questions.
I do have a couple other questions. So, Daniela, in putting this together, working as the tournament ops, what was some of the challenges would you think of anticipating in putting all this together, and or just what has come to be?
Yeah, the main challenge I would say is when you're working to try and put together a tournament for this year is over 700 people.
Wow.
There's a lot that goes into it, and especially if there are any changes, we have injuries, so we have to swap out partners. And
how many people call for directions today?
No, you know what? I didn't have anyone call for directions. I did send an email out, very detailed of where we were. So directions I didn't get, but it's last minute things, last minute changes that usually makes it a challenge, but it's okay. And if everybody's always willing to work on what we can do to make it a fabulous experience for them.
Well, you could have said it better, but I have another question, but I'm going to throw this one to Pam.
Okay.
How do you keep track of who the winners are in each round?
Great question.
How does that work?
There's a scorecard that you have when you're out there playing. So if it's 2 against 2, there's a scorecard. That's where you keep score. When you're done, you bring that.
Are you keeping that score, or is it the players that are keeping the score?
The players keep their own score.
Okay.
Sometimes there's a ref, depending on different divisions, maybe the championship rounds we have officials. Otherwise, you keep score yourself. Fill it out. When you're done, the winners get to bring that scorecard back to the tournament desk. Then it gets entered into the computer so that we know who won, who lost. So that makes them go into the next bracket, whether they're continuing on in the winners bracket or going down into what we call the opportunity bracket. Not the losers bracket, it's the opportunity. You're still in it.
You're being
you still
politically
have a
correct.
chance. Trying to be politically correct, that's right.
I had a question about this, so I think it might have even been you, Pam. There was a situation on, I want to say it was court 11, if I'm not mistaken, earlier today, where we were checking a paddle. Was that you that was doing that?
No.
Were you there?
No.
I thought I saw you.
No.
So what is that about? The officials were looking at the paddle to see if it was regulation?
Yes.
Yes, so everybody's paddle has to be USAPA approved, which is the United States Association of Pickleball Athletes.
Say that 5 times fast, please.
I can. So it has to be approved, and there has to be a stamp on the paddle, and it also has to be on the approved list. So if it doesn't have that stamp on it, it's not approved. Now, another thing is sometimes some people like to do things to their paddles to maybe scratch.
Maybe scuff marks or something to catch the ball.
So if
Is that really?
somebody's worried about that, they may call a referee over to just say, check the paddles. But all paddles, refereed games, all paddles are checked beforehand.
So in this case, it looked like the match was already happening. They were deep into it, and it was stopped to check this equipment. Is that usually? It's not usually something happens, and it's not like a competitor will say, "Hey, whoa, something's wrong with that thing."
Right.
Okay.
Except at the beginning of a game, the ref will check the paddles before you even start, if there is a ref.
Okay.
But a lot of times when you're playing a round robin, you're kind of on your own honor. But if somebody wants to challenge or thinks that your paddle, you've done something to it, then they can ask to have it checked.
Well, you heard it here first. Don't bring that junk in here in the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic.
That's right.
You know, Franklin,
I-
that's the best equipment you could have, right?
Absolutely. One more thing. How far are some of the participants that they come from? Like, how far away?
Great question.
Really, we are mostly United States. We have a good contingency from Canada. So we have, because we have a lot of snowbirds down here, so they have dual residences. So I would say Canada is probably the farthest, and we have some from California and Montana, a few other Midwest. We have a lot of Midwest too. So.
Well, I would imagine us that live in Florida, and I would imagine one of the challenges is ensuring and hoping that you get good weather, which
Yeah.
today.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful weather today.
And we're anticipating great weather for the next couple of days, right? So why wouldn't they want to come here? If you want,
Yeah.
I would want to come here and play pickleball too.
Is that something we can Google right now? What's the temperature right now in Canada?
Oh my God, it's probably negative.
Welcome to Florida.
Yes. Well, anyway, these are just some of the things and the observation that I've had so far. It's been run smoothly. You guys have
Great
done
job.
an amazing job, from registration, my experience there, to sponsor row being all set up and aligned. You've got this lounge right here, the Power Down Lounge
Yeah, it's
from
amazing. From,
the Women's
Catherine
Pickleball
Barton, yeah.
League from Catherine Barton. Everyone is just on a great vibe. That's all I got to say. This is a great vibe.
We're known as the Players Tournament. We try to cater to the players. We've got the hospitality with free water and bananas and oranges and energy bars that you don't usually get at a lot of the tournaments. But we believe in having repeat people come back. This is one of the best well-known tournaments around to cater to the
Front page, Sun Sentinel today.
Yeah. And a nice.
We are 501c3, not for profit.
Okay, that's why we want to talk about this as well. This is Make-A-Wish Foundation.
Make-A-Wish is one of our charities.
Can you tell us a little more about some others?
Sure. So we have 5 charities that we are closely connected with and do events for. We have Make-A-Wish, which also Women's Power League is also part of. We have Gift of Life, and we have Leukemia Lymphoma Society. We have the Achievement Center for Children and Families of Delray Beach, and we have the Delray Beach Firefighters Benevolent Fund.
Wonderful.
All great organizations. Really, really good. So where can our viewers go if they wanted to support this? How can we help as a broadcast to bring more donations? Anything that we can do with this? Any websites we could visit?
Well, the best way to do is to just keep an eye on Facebook for any events that we have. We don't have, just donations that go through our website, but they can go on any of their websites. And but we have a ton of tournaments and events for them. They put on a lot of events. So the Achievement Center of Children and Families is just down the road in Delray Beach, and they've just loved all that we've done for them, and school supplies, and given during COVID we gave money for food for the families. So it's a lot, and really coming out, supporting our vendors, supporting the tournament. that money all goes towards the charities.
So, you know, Daniela, when I was a kid in school, I was the family that collected the boxes with the cans. Like we didn't come up with much, so I can certainly appreciate it. For all of our viewers, if you want to text the word pickleball to 909090, we'll send you some links where you can go and make some donations. If you want to make some donations for these great causes and support these wonderful organizations. And we are going to take a hard break right now and come back for a few words from our sponsors. Stick around for this special second edition of the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. We'll be back after a hard break and a word from our sponsors.
Stay tuned.
My 7 pickles. My 7 pickles. My 7 pickles. 7 days, 7 ways.
Florida Pickleball News. I am KGOG with Denise Cassell, and joining us special today is Johnny Pickles. Welcome to Florida Pickleball News. Johnny Pickles, so nice to see you. Denise, as we've been walking around this event all weekend long, we're noticing this handsome gentleman in a suit. We approached the gentleman. What's with the suit? Come to find out, Johnny Pickles actually plays pickleball in the suit.
Yes, he does.
So can you tell us a little about that, Johnny?
So I'm really good looking. I don't know if the camera can see this. I was voted.
He doesn't have much of a. He doesn't have a lot of confidence either, you know. So I'm glad that you really are letting that out. Let everybody see that.
In 2020, I was voted best looking Asian man in the world by my mother. I have a trophy in my house. So people treat me better when I wear a suit, and I do everything in a suit. Every day I wear a suit, and I love playing pickleball in a suit because everybody comes over and says, "Why are you wearing a suit?" I say, "I look really good," and they say, "You do," and I say, "That's what I just said."
So, Denise, could you imagine South Florida, it's nice weather here today. We really can't complain. Beautiful day in Delray Beach, Florida, at the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. But I have to tell you, hot. I mean, humid a little bit today, right? Probably about 89 degrees, probably about 90% humidity. I'm hot. Are you hot today?
It is warm here today, but I have to actually say, are you selecting a specific type of material? Because this is a hot course. This is heavy material.
Yes.
Is there any
It's beautiful,
rhyme
by
or
the way.
reason? It's very nice. Is there any rhyme or reason behind the type of suits that you do pick?
No, I'm really strong as well, so I could be in a heavy suit. It really wouldn't matter. I'm really not a very good player at all, but I'm very, very good socially. And when I show up in a suit, I literally make friends with everyone, and I believe that's what pickleball is about, is getting people past mental health, get out and play, make friends, be social after this crazy pandemic that hit the globe. And I think pickleball is so important to humanity.
It's a great outlook. That's a really good outlook, Johnny. Where'd you come up with the name Johnny Pickles?
Well, my name is Johnny Collins. I was actually adopted from South Korea, and I thought, I play pickleball. Johnny Pickles should be great. I love fat pickle as
catchy.
well. It's amazing.
Very, very cool. So I understand that before playing pickleball, you and still are a pretty well-known soccer player, coach. And can you tell us a little bit about that?
So I've been coaching all over the world for the past 30 years, 45 different countries, 9 World Cups.
Impressive. 9 World Cups right here live on Florida Pickleball News.
But most of the programs I work with right now are with the United Nations, U.S. State Department, U.S. military. We'll do. I was in Kyrgyzstan doing conflict resolution through sports. I was in Mumbai 3 months ago with the U.S. State Department, coaching girls in the slums of Mumbai. It was a great program. February, I go out to Saudi Arabia to do a girls soccer program with state as well. So, coaching refugees, promoting equality is super important.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, this is not just a sport that we're kind of getting out to. You got kind of like sport with a purpose.
So one of the things, I had a meeting, I would say maybe a month ago with USAP about they're going to create a USA Pickleball Foundation next year. And the goal is to take pickleball into urban areas, into low-income areas, because it's the best sport where you don't really need a setup. You could put it in the cafeteria. It could be an after-school sport. It's not just for the rich kids or something like that. And I think it's really important. So I'm really happy that USAP is going to do this endeavor, and it's going to just make so many opportunities for kids as well to play.
So do you have a site that people can go to, our viewers, if they wanted to find out where you're playing at or where they can get more information about anything that Johnny Pickles is doing?
Honestly, my Instagram is coach_Johnny, JOHNNY, the number 1. It has mostly soccer and what I do around the world, coaching refugees and things like that. But I think I maybe need to start promoting pickleball on Fat Pickle because it's amazing. Can I tell my Fat Pickle story?
Oh, please do. I don't know if anybody, our viewers know. So we met Johnny Pickles through Fat Pickle and had to interview him, on the show 100%. So I would love if you tell the fans how we met.
Became a fan immediately.
So 4 years ago, I'm in Ethiopia doing a program with girls that are sex trafficked. We did clinical things with them in the morning with the State Department, and then in the afternoon I coached soccer with the girls. It was an amazing program. I got very dehydrated on one day and almost died. My whole body cramped up and my chest cramped so bad that I couldn't breathe. So they had to rush me. I'd get an IV. I was in an IV for maybe 3-4 hours. It was awful. So yesterday I have an issue with dehydration. I drank, I hydrated. Then I took about 1,600 milligrams of magnesium before I played as well. But after I was finished, I was cramping so bad. I stretched, I was drinking Gatorade, everything else. And I saw this sign. It was a vision from the Lord, and it said, Fat Pickle is what you need.
Sir.
And I took a little bottle. This lovely woman came up to me and said, hey, would you like to try some? Yes. I drank it. I drank another one about 15 minutes later. And after 15 minutes, 80% of my cramps were gone. I totally believe in Fat Pickle.
So this is one of the first events for pickleball that we've sold the juice at and had it live. Usually we just have the pickles. So everybody's been enjoying it. The players are telling them, it's giving them a nice advantage. Certainly good to hear that it helped you out. Thank you for your compliments on the product. For those of our viewers that don't know, we have a Fat Pickle booth here right at the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. So people that are walking by, players, fans, are just getting introduced to it and really starting to understand the advantages of taking this juice. It's like a magic elixir, if you will, for cramps and fatigue.
So I'm going to go off a little bit, and I don't know if this is proper, but I'm going to kiss this man, KG, because he invented Fat Pickle. And I'm not even joking. It helped me so much yesterday because I've gone to tournaments, cramped up in the car, got to my hotel, and fell out of the car cramping with Charlie horse really bad.
Ouch.
And yesterday, I didn't have that problem when I arrived at my hotel.
And this is from a man wearing a full suit, playing pickleball in a full suit. Control room, there's probably some images I think that we have of Johnny Pickles playing in the full suit. Maybe we could flash those on screen and see what we're talking about here so our fans can get a visual of this. It's
yesterday I wore
quite incredible.
my Miami Vice white suit.
Yep. There it is.
You cannot not mention, of course, the sunglasses. I mean,
Yes, the sunglasses.
This is all part of the branding here for Johnny Pickles.
KGOG's always wearing glasses on film, so when I see a man wearing sunflowers and daisies, I got to come over here.
So yesterday I wore all white, my white shoes, my white suit, my white sunglasses. That was fun for everyone.
Well, I got to say that this has been actually a pleasure to meet with you. Your branding, and what you're doing to help our youth out there internationally. Kudos to you, and thank you for doing that. We
Absolutely.
we
Thank you, Johnny
need more
Pickles.
people like you. We
No,
really
I appreciate
do.
it. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to check Johnny Pickles out on Instagram. Johnny, can you tell us where to find again?
It's Coach_Johnny and then the number 1. And again, just a shout out to Fat Pickle because I really believe in the product. It's so good. And thank you for your time, everyone. Peace.
Thank you. KGOG, Florida Pickleball News. We're going to come right back after a break from our sponsors.
Stay tuned.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
Hey, it's TC, and the biggest sport in the world right now is pickleball. I know you've either played before or you know someone that's addicted. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida now? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday night from 6:30 to 7:30, and if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090, and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or mobile device.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the papers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
Hey, it's TC. Look, I'm all in the pickleball craze right now. And did you know there's a local pickleball news show right here in South Florida? This is a great show to watch if you're looking for a dose of local pickleball news or where to pick up a pickleball game, the latest pickleball merchandise, and they even have special guests from all around the pickleball community. It's the fastest growing sport in the world right now, so don't miss out. You can catch the show live on YouTube every Friday from 6:30 to 7:30. And if you miss a live show, you can find the recorded episodes pretty easy. Just go to YouTube and type in Florida Pickleball News or text pickleball to 909090 and they'll send you a link to watch the show right from your phone or any mobile device.
My 7 pickles! My 7 pickles! 7 days, 7 ways.
Welcome back to the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. I'm here at KGOG with Denise Cassell, and we are giving you an exclusive look at a match that's happening right now. It's exclusive from Florida Pickleball News.
So we actually have right now, this is what we call semi-pro. They're on the court right now, and we've been watching and listening to not just one, but there are 4 matches going on at the same time.
Yes.
And which is very interesting and very much so different, of course, in watching a tennis match. Rules are the same, maintain a nice soft voice, but actually when we hear that ball snap, it's like no other original sound that's out there. And this is intense out there. It is very intense.
I understand we're going to go sit down and go watch and enjoy the game, and you're going to explain some of the rules, yeah?
We're going to go and watch a little bit, some strategy we're going to talk a little bit about. And it's something that is very fun to watch. It's actually addicting.
Yeah. Well,
So,
let's go. Let's go see it.
Stay tuned. Let's go. Yeah, just the sound of that is just really very important.
Look at this. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Good excitement.
That's some
Always, that was powerful stuff.
Almost. That means goodbye. Get out of here, right?
Yep.
For our Spanish fans? English-speaking fans?
No. One of the things that I think that we should also mention that the strategy that these couples put together is very interesting.
Look at
There is a
that.
beginning, and then there's a point where they're just going to banter back and forth and dink, and then at some point, someone's going to break that dink.
Well, you never want to donk when you should be dinking, if I understand correctly.
Pretty much.
What's that, right?
Right, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's intensity, that fire.
Yeah, she's got some heat and fire in her. Yeah. She's calling it as she sees it and feels it.
You know, it kind of feels like we're in a little bit episode of Beavis and Butthead right now as we're watching and commenting on the pickleball.
Yes.
This is awesome.
So keep in mind that we have the soft bounce going back and
right
forth,
there,
the
yep.
soft. Now, at some point, you're going to see that snap.
Backhand. Oh, he got over.
Oh, she did it. She covered it. Just watch it now. We're doing a soft.
Oh, boy.
Out.
Boy, he can float that one.
Out of the kitchen. Way out.
Do you see it? Do they keep scoreboard anywhere? You just got to keep score.
No, because there's 4 matches going on at the same time, each team is responsible for keeping their own score.
Let's talk about the style of pickleball. These are some amazing outfits. The women look amazing. You know, the men look. Everybody looks great. You know, it's
right.
It's an amazing fit. You know, is this all pickleball clothing or tennis clothing repurposed?
I think you've probably got a good point there. Is tennis clothing that's been repurposed into pickleball, but of course there's many different lines out there that's just really specific to pickleball.
We're going to take a trip down to Dick's Sporting Goods and go look at the pickleball section and see what's going on. That was a very, very close on the line there, but it was out. We noticed that.
Now, see, I really am very much so very impressed when the actual outfits match in their team. They get those colors coordinated. Now, you notice that there is a consistent soft, and then all of a sudden they go into a fast play.
I think that's how the Loch Ness Monsters are able to win those games. They said it's because they tire down their opponents.
That's what they say.
So
That's their approach.
Imagine this soft approach and bang.
Mm-hmm. It's a strategy to get them when they're not expecting.
Mm-hmm. I can tell you right now, the people that look like they got the energy in the court, definitely the people that drink on this pickle juice. I met them earlier.
Yes,
going.
actually, you're right. The people in the closest court to us, they all drank the pickle juice, and they couldn't say enough about it. Most were fresh, and they know the benefits. This is what's great about it. They're not drinking it out of a jar. They're drinking it out of something that's out of a pouch and specific to fatpickle.com.
I got to say, it's very satisfying just to watch.
There's something to be said for that sound. It's mesmerizing, actually.
I heard a timeout called. How many timeouts can a player call in a match? Do we know yet? Do we know this answer?
I do not know that. We would need to find that out. But I would imagine once at some point after a match or 2.
So once this match is over here, then I mentioned they move on to a semifinals.
Yeah, if whoever wins this round goes to the next round. It's like a round robin. Here at this end. You see that? Least expected, she did
That was
it.
tough. I'm guessing the game
Yeah,
is over
game's
now.
over. Match is over.
Fantastic. Welcome to the Power Down Live Lounge from the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Classic, sponsored by the Women's Power Pickleball League.
I'm here with Derek Prince, certified referee for the Franklin Delray Beach Pickleball Tournament, and we're sitting in the Power Lounge that is sponsored by the Women's Power Pickleball League, and we have some great conversation that we're going to have, so everyone stay tuned, and we're going to roll right into it. Derek, thanks so much for being here again with us today.
You're very
You and I
welcome.
have had some time to spend off court and talk a little bit about what's going on, so I know that our fans and listeners really want to hear a couple of things and some of the observations that I've made. So tell me a little bit about the line calling etiquette, because this is competition. Temperaments can fly, and we have all age groups that are in this particular tournament. Give me a little bit of what's going on in that world and how it works on your behalf when you're observing something and you need to actually step in, and then give us an idea of etiquette that you've noticed.
Good. The rulebook is very specific in terms of how line calls are made. The rulebook says that you must see a space between the line and the ball to call the ball out. Okay. Otherwise, the ball is assumed to be in. Mm-hmm. It's not good enough for you not to see the ball and then assume the ball went out. You have to see that space. Mm-hmm. And the problem is that in tennis, for example, the ball will squash down flatter when it hits the ground.
On the hash line.
On the line, yes.
Right.
In pickleball, it does not. And so you must see that space between the ball and the line to call the ball out.
And does that become a bone of contention often?
Yes, unfortunately, it does. And again, the rule says if you didn't see it, assume the ball is in.
So yesterday when I was watching one of the final tournaments matches last night, I noticed that there was a call that was made, and it was the serving side, and they were very upset over the fact that how it appeared to be out of the line. The other side didn't agree with that. But they actually sat back and agreed that, okay, they came to a conclusion, so they were very cordial about it. But I could see how that can be a really big problem. And so when they're not being refereed, you step into the picture. How do you finish or call it? What do you do?
Well, I simply quote the rule. I simply quote the rule, and the rule again is very specific. The team on which the ball landed, that team has responsibility and the authority to make that call.
Can they call for a do-over?
No. Unfortunately not.
Okay. So when they were asking for that, technically that's not in the rule book.
That is correct.
All right, everyone, did you hear that? There is no redos in pickleball.
Online calls.
Online calls, that is.
There's a redo on a hinder, for example, if a ball comes on the court while you're playing, then yes, we redo that rally. And there are a few other instances where you redo. For example, if someone commits a foot fault and you don't agree with your opponent, you're allowed to redo that rally.
Maybe that's what I was observing. What was that last one that you called?
On a foot fault.
A foot fault.
If you commit a foot fault on the no volley zone line and I suspect you did, and you say, no, I didn't, then since we can't resolve it, we do replay the rally.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back to Florida Pickleball News. This is KGOG. We're back at the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. I'm over here with one of our main sponsors of the event. We're here with Deck and Drive. This is Omar Isaac. Hello, Omar. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Very, very good. So, Omar, we got over here a giveaway that we're doing, looks like, for Deck and Drive. We've been so happy to have Deck and Drive as a sponsor of the Florida Pickleball News, and now we're here at the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. Tell us a little bit about what you're giving away today.
Well, today we're giving away a $15,000 paver makeover, and it's available. It's available for all the entries, for the people that are playing the pickleball, and for all of the people that are here at this event.
Very, very good. So, what does somebody have to do if they want to enter this giveaway, Omar? And is it free?
You do have to be attending the event, and yes, it is. They are eligible to sign up if they are attending the event.
So free.
Correct. Yes.
Oh, we love free when we come to events for sure. So I see that you're holding something in your hand over there. What do we have over there? What is that? It almost looks like a bar of soap. What is this?
No, it's not a bar of soap, Keith. What this is a piece of.
Can you hold that up for the camera?
Absolutely. This is a piece of travertine and natural stone. That's one of the many pavers that we have here at Deck and Drive for people to select from.
So this is a sample of the color of what somebody can put in their driveway, their pool deck, or their patio. This is what this is for, these pavers?
Correct, Keith. That's exactly what it's for.
And then I see some other stuff here too. So we have, looks like these are the concrete type of pavers. Is that right? Yes. And then the stuff that you're holding, this is the good stuff.
Yeah, this would be the good stuff.
Very good. So if somebody was to win this paver giveaway, they win up to $15,000 in pavers?
Correct.
Okay. And is there no purchase necessary? Just come on up and fill out a ticket if they want to. Is that right?
You got it, yeah. And we'll be choosing a winner on December 31st.
Now, I've been hearing this radio commercial constantly all over the radio, and they're singing about who lays the pavers in your neighborhood. So this is a pretty good commercial. They all sing this around the office?
Yeah, normally we do walk around singing the jingle.
Very, very good. I know a lot of our listeners heard it as well because we have it as a commercial on the show. So we're all walking around singing it. Certainly are. So, Omar, if somebody was to come out here and let's say that they just happen to run into you and they wanted to get a price for how much to do a paver estimate or something like that, where would they go to find out how much something like this would cost to install in their own home?
They could reach us at deckandrive.com or
online is the easiest way?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. Very good. And then I did hear you had mentioned something earlier about texting the word pavers to 909090, and they could also enter for this if they saw this?
Correct, Keith. They can also text my name or anybody's name to 909090, and it will also place them into...
What do you mean anybody's name? We want to text your name. So spell your name for us?
Omar, O-M-A-R.
And we text Omar to what?
909090.
And that'll do what?
It'll enter you into the $15,000 paver giveaway.
That sounds like it's pretty straightforward. Omar, I want to thank you so much for taking some time and sponsoring also this amazing event and being a part of Florida Pickleball News and the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. Well, there you have it, folks. Still got a couple more days here left at the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. Stay tuned for a word from our sponsors. We'll be right back.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood and lays them really good for a really great price? Yeah, who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
If you're a homeowner like me that would love to upgrade their driveway, patio, or pool deck with brand new pavers, get your texting fingers ready. Because the next 15 listeners that text the word HAPPY to 909090 will automatically be entered to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. There's no purchase necessary, but you must text HAPPY to 909090 to win a paver makeover of up to $15,000 for your driveway, pool deck, or patio, courtesy of Deck and Drive. Text HAPPY to 909090 now.
Who lays the pavers in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood, you know it's Deck and Drive, yeah.
To celebrate being voted the #1 paver company in South Florida, Deck and Drive is giving away a $15,000 paver makeover to a lucky winner. It's easy to enter. Just text the word at the bottom of your screen to 909090 for your chance to win. Text now.
My 7 pickles. 7 days, 7 ways.
Here we are live at the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic at the Winner's Circle with Denise Cassell, sponsored by Fat Pickle. Let's hear from Denise and our winners.
And here we are today at the Franklin Pickleball Classic here in Delray Beach, and we have our first set of gold winners today. We have Jody Skolnick and Laura Mendelson, who are our women's doubles ages 50 to 59, skill levels 2.5 and 3 combined. Congratulations, ladies. Impressive. It looks, you're wearing the gold very, very well. It fits you very well. So I want to ask you, tell me, what strategies did you work on to reach the gold level for today?
Sure. So we practice ahead of time to make sure that Laura gets the forehand when necessary. In the middle of the court, I have to stay more to the right and just watch positioning and make sure you know where you are on the court before you put it away.
That sounds like a good plan. And for you, what did you do prior to actually getting here to prepare for today's win?
Well, like Jody said, we did play before, but I would say what was the most important is our open communication. We were very good at communicating.
On the court?
On and off the court.
I would imagine that's very important. That is true, off the court as well.
Yes, and so we had a great time, and it was just a fun day.
Was this the first time that you were in this particular tournament here at the Pickleball Classic in Delray?
It is my second time. First time playing with Laura. And my fans are here, and I played with my favorite fan last year.
Awesome.
So it's my second time.
Well, congratulations. So we do have a prize for you as well. We're giving you here Fat Pickle Juice Winner's Circle Juice.
Yes, it works. I took it already.
You took it already. Actually, we want to actually say congratulations. We We do know that this has a lot of benefits, and I think I heard you talking about it a little earlier today. What benefits do you get from the pickle juice?
So it keeps you hydrated because of the salt. It prevents you from cramping, and there's antioxidants in it.
Absolutely. She couldn't have said it better. Everyone, congratulations to these both. And you know what? Good luck on the next round. So we have a next set of gold winners for today in the women's doubles ages 10 to 49. Skill level 3.5. That's quite the range, isn't it? But we have gold winner. We have Subi Walensky. And we also have Gina DeCola Batone, who's with us. And these are our gold winners today in this category. Ladies, congratulations. I understand there's a special story between the both of you. Am I right to believe that you are blind date players?
Correct, we are. I travel a lot, and I always get a blind date. And this wonderful Gina, she found me, and we played a few games yesterday. Today we came and killed it for gold.
That's a really special story. That deserves a round of applause. Gina, tell me a little bit about how, just in such a short period, how you prepared. How did you get in sync?
Oh, sure. Well, it's just, at least we got to meet, right? We got to meet, we came in, we had a few games together. And, when you play the same style, I think we were very communicative and we just did a great job together. And so it was, that time yesterday was perfect. Just what we needed.
So, it takes lots of time to prepare to be really good at being partners. And you mastered this within 48 hours. Is that right? Yes, we did. Well, listen, I think that's great. Maybe that was the key. Yes. But I have to say that, congratulations to the both of you. This really speaks very much so to the community of pickleball. You meet, now you're friends, and you can go online, find a partner that matches your style, I assume, and is ready and available to go. Amazing. Completely amazing. So congratulations. But we have a special prize for you. We have from fatpickle.com a pickle juice drink. Okay, look at this special wrapping that it comes in. So this here is actually pickle juice. It's not brine. It's brine free. And so we do ask that perhaps maybe you can take a quick sip and see what you think. It's a twist off. Yeah.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh my gosh, it's delicious. I love dill pickles.
Awesome. Awesome.
You heard it from the person right straight from the north. Awesome. I love it. I love it. I'm glad that. So again, if you like this is really one of the best things you can drink to help prevent, it's the cramping. I like to call it the Pedialyte of adults. In the pickleball world, anyway.
That's good. Good saying. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you for watching this second special edition of Florida Pickleball News, live from the Delray Beach Pickleball Classic. This is KGOG. I'm here with Denise Cassell. Denise, where can our viewers catch this show every single week on a Friday night?
Keith, we are live every Friday between 6:30 and 7:30. Catch us live on the True Oldies radio station, but you can also catch us on Facebook and YouTube under Florida Pickleball News. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe, follow, and comment. We want to hear what you have to say, but without you, we are nowhere. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Absolutely, and if you want a really easy way to find the show, text the word pickleball to 909090, and we'll send you a link where you can catch the show from any mobile device. Thank you for watching.
So grab your phone and go to fatpickle.com. Then you can send a pickle to your friends or your mom. Now y'all don't know how it tastes before you speak. Cold, crisp, and delicious 7 days a week. My 7 pickles.